Now may I request Mr. S.A. Amalanathan, Senior DGM, Production Control from BEL. He would address us on the business opportunities in BEL.
Good afternoon, everyone. First and foremost, I thank organizers of this big event, Swatantra Foundations and Federation of Industry and Management Association, FIMA, for giving us this opportunity to participate in this Defense and Technology Expo, for meeting many types of industries, small, medium as well as large, and to create business opportunities. With that note, I will start my presentation. First, I will go like this. First, I will tell very brief about the overview of BEL as a whole, and then I will touch upon the unit which is nearby located. Maybe many people may be knowing what BEL, one of the unit is located very nearby, just opposite to other side of the road. And then I will talk about Make in India initiatives and vendor registration, sourcing requirements in BEL's presence in space segment, challenges and opportunities in aerospace and defense market, and finally the conclusion. BEL, as you know, it was established in 1954 under Ministry of Defense, and it is R&D and technology driven company, and were operating in strategic electronics and defense and non-defense segments. 56 among 100 companies worldwide in defense revenue, and you can see other things like we have 8,833 employees, out of which we have a good engineers and R&D strength of 5072 engineers, which is around 47% of engineers what we have. Then we have 9 manufacturing units and R&D facilities in 2 locations. And we have corporate office in Bangalore and marketing offices in overseas marketing offices in many countries, and regional licensing offices and regional product and waterfront support. We have our subsidiary companies like BEL Optronic Devices Limited and BEL Thales Systems Limited, and associate companies like GEBE and New Defense Innovation Organization, which is recently to promote startups in defense electronics. And we have our business in many units of BEL, 9 units of BEL, and our businesses vary from land and radar based systems, naval systems, radar and fire control systems, military communication for BEL Bangalore, and we have an R&D center CRL in Bangalore and product development and innovation center in Bangalore, and other units like Hyderabad, Machilipatnam, and the unit nearby is Chennai, where we do tank electronics, gun upgrades, airborne electro-optic payloads, land navigation systems, and gun control systems. Other units are Panchkula, Navi Mumbai, Pune, Kodwara, and Ghaziabad. These are all the business segments and the verticals like radar and fire control system, weapon systems, communication systems, electronic warfare avionics, network-centric systems, anti-submarine warfare, electro-optics, tank electronics and gun upgrades, homeland and smart cities, and non-defense products. We are multi-product, multi-technology company. We have a good R&D strength to realize any product within a short period of time, which is an example. What we did is like ventilators during COVID. We delivered 40,000 ventilators within a very short span of time, which was the requirement of the time. And other areas of diversification, you have arms and ammunition, seeker missiles, unmanned systems, space electronics, railway metro solutions, civil aviation, software, and solar cells, energy storage products, composites, and medical electronics. So this introduction I will go a little faster, and what is required for vendors I will be a little slower there. We have exports also, where last year we did around $48.33 million to different countries and different products as a whole. And this is the total turnover of BEL. Over the years we are growing, and the defense and non-defense turnover is around 89% in defense last year and only 11% in non-defense segment. And this is the recent awards and accolades where we receive, and these are all very few. And the nearby unit which I am going to concentrate, I am from this unit which is BEL Chennai, and we will concentrate more on this unit. What is the business potential you can get from these units? And this unit is making around 700 crores last year, and we will grow with your support. And these are the business segments for this unit: servo drive control, fire control system, electronic gun upgrades, navigation systems, EOR payloads. And how you can participate in this, how you can come on board BEL and contribute yourself for the nation's defense as well as indigenization of many products which we are importing as of now. Focus on why this Make in India initiatives have been taken is focus on core areas, and non-core areas are outsourced by BEL. BEL doesn't do any non-core areas. Many units doesn't manufacture part levels, we do only testing level, and we do only assembly and testing. And 59% of materials sourced from Indian industries, around 7,200 crores. You have a market which is already there. Collaborative R&D and Make in India display cells, which someone was asking for the previous presentation, where any indigenization product is there, whether we can come and see. Yes, all 9 units are having this Make in India display cells, and you can very well come, and we have nodal officers to help you out, and we frequently interact with vendors, and we do vendor development also. And even vendors can access our facilities, because defense and aerospace segments are very critical in nature, where you have additional tests to be done in order to make it withstanding to those temperatures. So those facilities are available in all units of BEL for minimal cost for other vendors also. These are the display centers which located in all 9 units of BEL. And coming to Make in India initiative, we have implemented Make 2, which is industry funded, and implemented the public procurement policy. Items for indigenization has been uploaded in Srijan portal, where PAL's positive indigenization list up to 4 levels have gone, and for payment purpose we are through threads we give immediate payment, and free training for MSME vendors on zero defect problem solving, which we emphasize on quality. And this is the vendor registration platform. Anybody typing bel-india.in, you will get this basic page. From that you can go to vendor registration platform. As I am going to tell you, there are 3 platforms which actually 4, but 3 main platforms which you can come on board and give submit your offers after becoming a vendor. This is one of the platform which is supplier relationship module, which is also in internet, and for this you should have a vendor code, and login password will be given for the vendor who is already registered. And this is the front end for vendors, because we work all modules in SAP, where this is the front end for the vendors, where people have to submit their code only through this for procurement of many of our parts and assemblies. And this is GEM portal, which slowly we are migrating for common items, which you may be already submitting code to many PSUs and other larger industries. And we have this e-procurement portal developed for BEL by NIC for any expression of interest or any other infrastructure projects like civil projects. There also vendors are there, they will come on board through this portal and submit their code. And this is IDM, which is a common platform for all DPSUs and MOD. Through this also you can take a login and see all the tenders for DPSUs and MOD. This is a TREDS platform which you may be already using it, being a vendor. And what is the sourcing opportunities for Bell? First of all, after becoming a vendor, if you are manufacturing a standard item, you will be given approved, you will be included in approved vendor directory. Because you will become one of the vendor for BEL. So any tender inquiry comes for limited tender, only those selected vendors who have qualified for that product will be given. And if you see what is the potential of your participation is, here you can see the material consumption is around 60% of Bell products, out of which 34% is imported, and imported percentage and value of production is around 20%. So you have a lot of potential around, in which direct import is with respect to percentage of value of production is 28%. So you have a lot of potential for indigenizing products and participating and reducing the FE content. And already Bell has implemented Make 2 in which 96 items have been already there for indigenization, and projects which are where prototype development is required, not exceeding 10 lakhs, and procurement cost not exceeding 5 crores, no separate technical or financial criteria are defined. And this is a very good opportunity available, where anybody is developing a new product, so for them this is already there. And as it was told in the previous presentation, where this region portal of MOD, where this positive indigenization list is there, where around 750 items have already been indigenized, out of which in first positive indigenization list, where Bell items are 152 items are pertaining to BEL already done. Balance 18 items out of the 351 items to be indigenized is pending. And in PEL2, where 21 items are import value of 1768 crores, out of which 21 items are pertaining to Bell, and PEL3 is 61 items are belong to Bell, and 9 items are there, import value of 317 crores belong to Bell. So this is the opportunity available for becoming a vendor and participating in the procurement cycle of BEL. And what are the items which we try to get it from vendors? One is power supply modules, cable assemblies, cabinets, welded brackets, adapter switches, junction boxes, power distribution, EMI gaskets, ceramic items, bush, nameplates, many more items involving Make 2 projects. So how it is done? One is build to print, build to specs, and supply of purchase parts which already people are manufacturing. So build to print means we will give the drawing, build to spec we will give the specification you may have to make. Purchasing of parts and components which is already a standard item. Then what are the challenges and opportunities for aerospace and defense? Where the rigorous testing requirements are there, because these items are put into severity. There it will undergo environmental screening tests, where the severity of the item to withstand minus temperatures as well as plus temperatures, and it should withstand the corrosiveness, because it will be used in Navy or in Air Force with very low temperatures, and high vibration resistance it should have, and it should have a long product life cycle, and well willing to support these MSMEs wherever feasible with respect to above the requirement, and where many special materials are used, where we require documentation for that, at least COC from OEM. What we expect from vendor, because this is the opportunity I have told, what we expect, the vendor should have a better quality and infrastructure, and they should have a process control methods and inspection facilities and knowledge about the product, and deliver goods in time with the right quality, acquire with respect to the current trends, and ensure submission of mandated documents like I told, COC material certificates for all tests carried out, and also inspection reports. and they should go with respect to relevant standards, whether it is mill standard or IPC soldering standards, and they should train their manpower and for their reliability of the product. They should have minimum infrastructure, which is also a requirement from vendors. How to register a vendor is online or offline registration is there, where BEL does e-procurement 100%, and we do customer vendor relationship, which is regularly done, and we always broaden the MSMEs and give opportunities for more than 28%, which is a mandatory requirement every year of our procurement. These are the mandatory documents which are required for becoming a vendor, in which first 6 are very important, and we have a committee which will assist the vendor, and then only vendor code will allotted. If it is non-standard item, if it is standard item, if you give a product, then they will assess it and they take it. As you know, the MSME policy mandates that 25% has to be procured. So we encourage SC/ST entrepreneurs and 3% out of the 25% from women entrepreneurs. We have a roadmap for SAP database, categorization of vendors, new vendor development, and increased procurement from MSMEs. These are the parts which we have. We wanted immediate sourcing, because these are all already done. But we want sources for making these products, making these parts and assemblies, where this wiring has to be done and parts have to be manufactured, and PCBs have to be required many vendors for PCB assemblies, wiring, module unit assembly, and parts manufacturing. We have kept all these photographs in our stall, which is located in 56 and 57. Please visit us. And to sum up, domestic vendors are the key drivers for sustainable growth, which is nothing but the Atmanirbhar Bharat, where when MSMEs are given more emphasis. Please participate in that, so that it will be helpful for us as well as for the nation. And BEL will continue to support the domestic vendors. We look forward a greater combination from MSMEs for a sustainable relationship and strong industrial base for our country's socio-economic development. Please visit us in our stall on 56 and 57, hall number 2, because we have a categorization of parts. As I told, vendors are categorized, parts are also categorized. The procurement is done by different departments. Like if it is a standard product with specification, like for example, a pen, if we want to, for example, a pen, BEL wants to buy, they will not make any, they will identify the people who are manufacturing a pen, they will take the specification, who is best, whether they are suiting the specification or not, they will send the tender to those vendors and take it. This is a standard part, which BEL will not manufacture, or BEL will not bother about how it is manufactured. Only the quality of the item is ensured. Then build to print, what BEL design, BEL wants to manufacture through our drawings, that is done through subcontract. There is a subcontracting department is there. The first one is the purchase part, which first purchase department, where MM procures only items already where specification is frozen. The subcontract department where you can become a subcontract vendor, or you can become a purchase vendor, or you can become a infrastructure development vendor, like for civil and all. With this, because of the shortage of time, I close it. Thank you very much for your husband, and our team is also there. Mr. Manu and Mr. Malay Biswas, both are all senior executives are there. Any requirement for vendor registration about your business opportunities as well, you can talk to them also. Thank you very much.